Well, good morning and welcome to the Market Carver. I'm Joe Clark, managing partner of the Financial Enhancement Group. I love the 4th of July. I love the homemade ice cream, the friends, the family, the fireworks. I love it all. Sadly enough, the market continues to go on, especially in the geopolitical world. Wednesday, we just watched Egypt fall. You may recall they had a baby actually named Facebook for getting the credit of being able to communicate with each other behind the wall. Well, the military has taken it over. The Constitution has been suspended. We'll have to see how that plays out. Obviously, big news coming out of Portugal as well, very, very early on Wednesday morning. So the news is still there, even though we're eating ice cream and having fun. So we want to make sure that we got this report to you. If you're familiar with Market Carver, all the investments we have, we do on a 4-legged stool process. You have to have at least 3 legs to be in the portfolio. If you fall to 2 legs, we get rid of you and out of the portfolio. One of those legs is the fundamental leg, and I thought it would be interesting to talk about Warren Buffett real quick. He's probably the Oracle of Omaha, best known as a fundamental investor. It's interesting, though, when you pull his portfolio apart, some of the things that he's buying more of, like Wells Fargo, do not match what we would normally call relatively or fundamentally well valued. He does make wagers on companies that he thinks have opportunities over an extended period of time. It doesn't do you any good to think just fundamentally if you're going to look at statements to make rational decisions, because what people are willing to pay for it is not necessarily what is going to be right in the longer term. Fundamental is critical, but I also remind people 3 years ago Kodak was fundamentally sound, and obviously they're bankrupt now. The next slide is dealing with Brazil and understanding some of the things that are going on. They got the World Cup in 2014, the Olympics in 2016, huge amounts of infrastructure building that was coming. We love Brazil. I think demographically it's going to be a great long-term buy. Short-term, it is just getting brutalized. Riots, arguments, and you can see when the private people didn't step in, private investment didn't step in, the government had to take away from the normal people to be able to provide for some of the infrastructure that's required. As a result, you can see their bus ticket. They have to work over 10 minutes to be able to come up with a bus ticket compared to other countries that are less than 2 minutes to be able to come up with public transportation. We usually talk about a Big Mac index. I found that chart to be a little bit interesting. Well, this is July 4th, and you know it's one of those times in the year that if you've made promises on New Year's Eve that you were going to make changes in your financial world, it might be a good time to check and see if you have. And if you want to sit down and share a cup of coffee, we would be honored to have the opportunity to see if it's something that we could do to be of service to help keep you on the right track for your life after work, where it is that you want to go. If you're out and about Saturday morning, don't forget the radio show, WQME, 9 to 10 a.m. on Saturday. Shine 99 is 10 to 11 on Sunday morning. Happy to have you. You can always find more information on our website at yourlifeafterwork.com. Folks, have a great week. God bless. We look forward to seeing you again soon, and I hope you had an outstanding 4th of July.